nuclear power plant this was. I don't know if this is private property, I presume not because of that. Private property, no trespassing. Site office. I think this might be the main entrance. Well, that's the substation. God, you can still hear that buzzing. Blimey. Still hear that buzzing, look. Is that still running? Yeah, that's still running. No drones. God. So it's obviously still connected up to the grid because it's buzzing. Don't want to stay around this too long. Really? We won't go down there, we'll go back down to that entrance down there. Let's see if we get stopped by security. That camera's still running? Yes. It's still running. Now this power station is the reason that I know so much about Anglesey, because that's the reason why we moved here. Hence the reason why we ended up here. Big old place, they're the reactors over there. That's security. If that's security, that's as far as I'm going. Security search. Oh, the checkpoint's shut, look. Now then, you go past here and you end up on their property, so we'll just ride on past, I think. There's nobody there. Car park. There's main security. No HGVs. No shit, you'd never get an HGV over here. Incorrect parking may lead to vehicles being clamped. Now look at that, you can get right down to the seafront. careful on here. That's the back end of Wylfa Nuclear Power Station. There's some more ferries and stuff out there. You can sometimes, you can't make out Holyhead Mountain from here. Yeah, come on, camera. It's up here. And that's the jetty and pier, I think. That's about it. That's about all there is to see, really. They're the two reactors inside those there. Let's get out there before we get a sailing boat out there. Get out of here, A, before I drop the bike on this gravel, and B, before I get hounded by Seca. Nobody's stopped me. I've ridden right onto their site. Really is like riding on marbles on these bloody surfaces. Isn't that a nice view? Oh. It's a stunning view, that is. Can't see any security. Just get the whole station in now. No problem. Can't even see any surveillance cameras. Used to be a social club somewhere down here. Anyway, that's Wylfa, decommissioned Wylfa Nuclear Power Station. Hey up, Boozy. Oh, what does he want? Hey up. You alright? No. I used to work, well, my dad used to work here.
Oh, right,
I've not been in Anglesey for 20 odd years.
Oh, right, okay.
And yeah, it was just interesting to come down here. I've not been here for years and years.
Yeah. Where have you travelled from? Far away?
Derby.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Derby. Well, not today.
Yeah.
Came up last night, stayed over, and I'm doing a circuit of Anglesey.
Oh, smart.
A bit of a trip down memory lane, you know.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Nice one. Yeah, we just noticed you were taking pictures. That
Yeah, I just got one of the old reactors and then the view across there, that was it.
You didn't have them, you know, to like stick them online and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's only for my use, for, yeah.
Well, you say your dad worked here, did he?
Yeah, he did, yeah. It was, it was,
Was he contracted or?
no, he was a fitter. And he used to work, a bit of history, he used to work in Fiddler's Ferry. Years and years ago, when I was only little, he worked at Fiddler's at Widnes, you know,
Oh yeah.
the coal-fired one there.
Yeah.
And then he got transferred here in, God, it was 79, I think.
Right. Wow.
So this was a fairly new station then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he worked
Yes.
here.
It's not anymore.
No. How long has it been decommissioned?
Well, it's defueled. That's been a few years now.
Has it?
Yeah.
What about Wylfa B? There was always talk of Wylfa B, but is
Yeah,
anything?
I honestly don't know.
No.
The company at the top of the road, they were called Horizon.
Right.
And they've still got their buildings there, and there's still
Ah,
snap-
right. Were they the
snaps
ones
about-
that were in charge of doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was separate to this completely.
Yeah.
So they bought land, and I'm not sure whether the planning. I think it's still in place, but I don't know.
Is it? Yeah. It's all red tape and stuff, isn't it? I suppose.
Huge money, I suppose. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
It's. I mean, it's still connected. I think. Well, it's obviously still connected to the grid, isn't it? Over there.
That's the grid there.
So it's been shut for. What it must be? Is it 10 years?
If that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. It's. I mean, what was it built in the 70s? I think, wasn't it? I think when my dad started
It
here,
might have started in the 60s or something.
it was only sort. It wasn't even 10 years old when he started here. Oh.
Hell of a thing at the time.
Yeah, yeah. It makes you wonder, you know, when you take something like that offline, what they've got to sort of compensate it, you know, and.
I think a lot of it was for, as far as I knew, was for aluminium plants in.
Oh, at Holyhead.
So is it?
Yeah. Is that still running then, or? I was gonna say it's been years and years since I've been on Anglesey.
That's well gone as well.
Have they even demolished it and all that? Have they?
I'm not sure, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know they were putting plans in place for. I don't know if it's the same area. It was some sort of power generated.
Right.
But it was like environmentally friendly and.
Oh right. Okay.
All sorts of wave power.
Yeah.
And wind and
There's plenty of wind power around here, isn't there?
yeah. Yeah.
But whether it's enough to compensate for one of these, it probably isn't. You'd need the whole island full of them, I would have thought.
Possibly, yeah.
But
There's plenty of those popping up as well.
oh, they're going all over the place now, aren't they? Yeah.
And out to sea, they're real.
Yeah, I've seen them along the coast at Prestatyn and all that.
Yeah.
There's a big wind farm out there, isn't there? That's the best place for them, really.
Yeah.
But you're going to get more wind. There's no obstructions really out there as long as the ships don't hit them. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they know they're there, they're big enough.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Yeah, so that's all I was doing. It's just
no worries.
a bit of a trip down memory lane, really.
Right, we have to have a word anyway.
Yeah.
Travelling back today, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to go back down through the mountains, down the A5 to like Shrewsbury way and that way back, yeah. It's probably a good 150 mile, but it's nothing on this, you know.
You can go through the traffic and that as
And,
well, I suppose,
yeah,
can't you?
you just weave
Traffic
through, yeah.
jams.
You don't really get held up. I mean, the run round Anglesey is lovely. I've come from sort of Bethesda, so Menabridge,
Oh, yeah.
Amlock, and then going back down towards Valley, and then
Nice.
either the 55 across or through Rossniger and that coast road and then back that way.
Yeah, it's nice.
However, the day, I'm not in a rush to get back home. Like,
Weather as well, yeah.
it's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
not bad at all.
About time, isn't it?
Like weekend.
Compared to last week. Was it last week? It was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had a nice spell here for a while, and
Yeah.
it went rough, and then it's settled down again.
Yeah. So what's going on here now then? Is it just these just sort of decommissioning it and
Yeah, that's basically
just
it. Yeah.
keeping it to? Because
Dismantle the place.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, when we used to drop my dad off, I mean, this car park was rammed.
Yeah.
It was full, you know.
Yeah.
And to see it, yeah. So it's just
Oh, yeah, it used to be people struggling. You'd see them coming in the car and turning around and
yeah.
back up the road.
That's right, yeah.
So
Well, that's why we used to just drop him off, because it
Yeah.
was easier to drop him off
Yeah.
and pick him up than it was to leave the car here.
Yeah, sure.
That, by the way, he didn't come on the motorbike, like, but yeah. So, all right, okay. Well,
All right then.
yeah.
Safe journey, mate.
lovely, yeah. Anyway, take care. That's how the interaction should go.